Good afternoon. It's the meeting of Facilities Planning and Management. We'd like to ask first, could we have a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting of January 13th? Second. The motion is passed. On the policy calendar, we have several policy items which require our action, and we'll first ask Vice Chancellor Weinschall to give us a brief summary of the resolutions.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The first item is an item for Brooklyn College, and it's a gift from the Brooklyn College Foundation, and this resolution would authorize the acceptance of this gift from the Brooklyn College Foundation for costs related to the construction of a new performing arts center. The foundation proposes to donate $10.8 million toward the costs of construction and related services for the new performing arts center at Brooklyn College. And I'd like to point out, Mr. Chairman, that we broke ground on this new center a few weeks ago. This new performing arts center will expand the existing performing arts programs at the college and will provide a new state-of-the-art facility that's expected to include a theater, set design, workshops, classrooms, rehearsal space, and offices. The total project cost for this new performing arts center will be approximately $85 million, and this gift of 10.8, as one can imagine, is a very important fiscal ingredient of getting this project done. The second item is an item for the Borough of Manhattan Community College. It is to work on the building-wide HVAC and control system at the college. The HVAC system at the main campus, which is 199 Chambers Street, was constructed in the 80s and has never been upgraded. This resolution will authorize a project to upgrade all of the campus's HVAC system and replace aging equipment. With this project, we expect to reduce energy costs at the campus in the order of $1 million annually. And this will greatly improve the learning environment for the students and the faculty. And I might also point out that this project is part of the Mayor's Plan NYC program, and we are very enthused and eager to be part of this program along with the Mayor. The third item is an item for a new lease at 132 West 31st Street in Manhattan, and this is a new 15-year lease on behalf of CUNY School of Professional Studies. Let me just point out from the outset that the CUNY School of Professional Studies has currently been operating out of several facilities throughout the 5 boroughs, and in particular, their greatest need is that they're scattered throughout Manhattan as well. This new space will provide one centrally located facility with adequate space for the school's academic and administrative needs. The next item is a new lease at 137 East 25th Street. Since 2001, the university has leased 4 floors of office space at this location on behalf of Baruch College. This coming fall, the college is expected to relocate these functions from 137 East 25th Street to a new lease facility at 104 East 25th Street. What we will be doing is we'll be retaining 1 floor in this building at 137 East 25th Street, and by doing so, we will have a home for a new public policy research group that the university is hoping to create. The fifth item is the sale of the cooperative apartment at 135 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. This apartment was originally acquired by the Research Foundation on behalf of the university to serve as the residence for the president of Medgar Evers College. It's no longer being used for that purpose and was put up for sale by the Research Foundation on behalf of the university. This resolution will authorize the acceptance of the highest offer, which has been $925,000, and the execution of the contract of sale and related documents. The sixth item is an extension of a lease at 620 Isham Street AKA 108 Cooper Street in New York, for CUNY in the Heights. The CUNY in the Heights programs are currently housed in the Washington Heights section of Manhattan under a short-term lease that is set to expire at the end of the month. This resolution will authorize the extension of this lease by an additional 6 months through 2011. And I might point out for the committee that we have found new space for this program, and that's why we need to stay in the old space, because our lease negotiations are not completed yet. The 7th item is an item for Hunter College, and it would authorize the City University Construction Fund to accept funds from the foundation for costs related to the renovation of the Wexel Library on the 3rd floor. The Hunter College Foundation is a not-for-profit corporation. The foundation proposes to provide all of the funds necessary to cover all the costs of construction and construction-related services for the renovation of the 3rd floor of the college's Wexler Library. The CUCF, on behalf of the university and the college, agrees to reconstruct the 3rd floor of the Wexler Library using only grants from the foundation to pay for construction and construction-related costs. The 8th item and last item, Mr. Chairman, is authorization on a letter of intent between the university, the CUCF, and Cornell University for the acquisition, development, and construction of a commercial condominium at 413 East 69th Street in Manhattan to serve as Hunter College's medical research programs. Cornell University is constructing a new medical research building at 413 East 69th Street. The university proposes to acquire a commercial condominium unit comprising the 4th floor of the MRB and to develop, construct, fit out, equip, and furnish it for the use by the Hunter College medical research programs. This resolution will authorize a non-binding letter of intent among the principals involved, CUNY and the CUCF and Cornell University, the Weill Cornell Medical College, or an affiliate, regarding the acquisition and the subsequent development of the unit to support the Hunter programs.
Any questions or discussion on any of the items?
Item number 8, how large is that floor?
The floor is approximately 24,000 square feet.
So there's a large footprint.
Large footprint and adequate space for a number of researchers to be able to use this new state-of-the-art facility.
Without too much detail, what percentage
Of the building are we taking?
well, no, you said it before, no,
It's one of 15 floors. I just thought I'd throw that in.
well, actually, that leads to the third question.
Okay.
Easy question. We're just doing a letter of intent, so we don't know what our expansion options might be down the road. Condominium arrangement, so it's forever, but
You're correct. We're still negotiating the letter of intent, but since the board won't be meeting the rest of the summer, we wanted to have the ability to do this. There will also be a development agreement, so there are options. There'll be ability for the university to seek expansion space in the building if we should be so fortunate to be able to have the funds to do it.
do we know what the cost per square foot might be?
I can tell you the total cost it's about $65 million, and you should know that this is comparable to the cost that CUNY's incurring to build the ASRC complex. So, yes, so it's of a comparable nature, and we've had an appraisal done. We feel confident that this is an adequate price for this type of space, which, as you know, is top of the line science space.
Anyone else? Any other item discussion? Motion to approve? Second to approve all the items? Approved. I guess you don't have any information items that?
I just have one information item, Mr. Chairman. I just want to point out to the committee that in the state budget that was enacted about a month ago, I want to let the committee know that although we all know these are tough fiscal times for the state and for the university, The state has followed through with their commitment on critical maintenance. We have gotten the next tranche of appropriations for our critical maintenance program. We got $284 million for the senior colleges, and we also received $31 million for the community colleges, and this was to match money that had been appropriated by the city in their city budget last year. So we are extremely pleased to have this next phase of the program funded. As for the city budget, of course, we know that those negotiations are still going on, and we're pretty hopeful that our capital budget will stand at what the plan calls for, which is about $326 million. We have a number of very large projects going on our community college campuses, Fitterman Hall, the new North Instructional Building at Bronx Community College. So there are a number of very large and costly projects going on, and we are keeping our fingers crossed that we will continue to see this money in our budget. Just one last item on the community colleges. In the process of doing the city budget, some money from the borough presidents were cut out of the budget, but that money was put back in, so there was no loss to the community colleges in terms of the commitments that the borough presidents made. But we're going to keep a very keen eye the next couple of weeks on what's happening with the city budget. Yes?
What did you say the appropriation to community colleges was?
From the state,
Yes.
it was $31.2 million.
And 284 for the senior.
Yes. And remember that the state money then gets matched with the city money, so then that makes available $62 million for the community colleges.
Any further business? And then the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
I wish I could have stayed young.
Yeah.
You know, some days it's your lucky day, some days it's his lucky day.